Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, or good morning or good evening. Welcome back to Fallout 4 Horizon. And we last left off, we weren't turning radios on, that was for sure. We had just killed these bloatflies, a few rad roaches, nothing too big. Discovered that I can't disarm the bomb because I don't have an explosive skill yet. So I left the safe alone there. I was going to do a scrap all, but I decided not to. Because like I said, I want to shoot one combat video and then a build video, maybe every other or every, couple. But for now, what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to kind of build up my base. Like nothing ridiculous, just the area that I'm going to be living in. Because what I do here, I'll show you what I typically do with my bases. I can't delete the building, but I can delete everything else. Like I'll probably go in and do all that stuff to add like the crap that Sturgis wants. Because what I figured I'd do is I'm gonna wait until I'm level 5, and then I'll go to Concord. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explore around sanctuaries areas. Maybe go as far south as Abernathy. That way I can get some potato from Abernathy Farms. As you see, like I don't have the mod on that gives me extra shit. Like when you scrap, like as you see, I'm just getting basic stuff because this mod is compatible with Horizon. Because you're supposed to get less stuff when you scrap, according to Horizon. But also, stuff has less weight. I'm actually going to leave the bathroom. Yeah, I'm going to leave the bathroom because I'm going to decorate in here. I'm going to make it a bathroom. Whatever. The main thing I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to put a bed in here. I'm going to store that. I'm going to put a bed in here. I'm going to make this probably my armory, or I could make this my craft stations. Yeah, let's do that. Well, that or I could do my craft stations outdoors. Normally what I do in these games when I do an outdoor build, when I do a sanctuary build, is I build my what's it called? Manufacturing plant. I'll show you here. I'd build it like right here under the bridge. If you have the build anywhere installed, you can literally like build this shit right underneath here, which is cool. So you can pretty much hide it. But as you can see in Horizon, he's got almost all of it turned off. You have to find it, or you have to get your skills up to discover it, which is perfectly fine. I mean, it's a survival simulator. It's not supposed to be easy. So what I'll probably do then is I'll build my I don't even know. Yay, fence. So ridiculous. Oh god, no, that's terrible. I don't even have picket fences yet, so I can't even build these. How about right there? Sure, it's ugly, but it works. But yeah, I'm going to delete everything in the backyard because I'm going to build power back here. I will be using some of the no mod shop class methods. For those that don't know, there's a very awesome YouTuber named SkooledZone who does a no mod shop class about building different things in settlements. And I'll try to remember to put a link to it in the description. But he does stuff that teaches you how to do different builds without actually the need of mods. So he's doing it, I think he's doing it on PC, but he's doing it without the need of build anywhere or place anywhere, which is fine. I mean, to each their own. I love mods. I think that's the only reason I still play this freaking game is because of mods. It's the same reason people still play Skyrim is because it's modded. So my only gripe is, like, until you come back from Concord, he will not leave that spot. He'll stay there the entire time, so it's kind of annoying. But anyway, so let's go ahead and show you what we're gonna do then. So we'll start with a door, because I always start with my doors. Now, normally what I do is I'll do switch doors so that settlers can't get in. Because I freaking hate settlers, so they always get into your house and they screw things up. But the funny part is, even if I do switch doors, like if I put this switch door here and like put like a half wall right there just to block that off, they can still end up inside. It's weird. So even if you do everything in your power to keep them out, they can still end up spawning inside the cell of your house, which is annoying as hell, but what are you gonna do? Now, yes, you could not do this in base game because the two items that I'm placing here would be considered a collision, so they wouldn't stick. What I'm going to do here, though, is I'm going to build... I'll probably just build regular walls. But I'm going to build them with that facing out, so the smooth side is on the inside. And then we'll build another door. Yeah, we'll build another powered door back here. Try to remember to put the conduit on the outside of these. I mean, I could do the cooler ones that have, you know, what's it called in them, like all that craziness. But I don't need that shit. All right, so then I'm gonna build a corner piece if I can. And as I just started the game, so I don't have a lot of supplies. Okay, it looks like it kind of matches up. Alright, so what we need to do now is try and build just a simple Jenny so that I can at least power these doors for now. Okay. As you see, his generator, he does have new generators, wall generators, solar, so there's no noise. Batteries, those are pretty cool. So you can place batteries. They require a high rank in technology. Like I could put a battery down here and power the door with a battery, which is even better than a generator. But for now, all I'm really caring about is just having something so that I can open the door up. Alright, so what I'm gonna do... I don't want it to look really tacky, that's the only problem. I mean, I guess I could put something there. You can see out there, but you can't get out. You know, we'll do something else. That just looks really bad. We'll just use half walls, screw it. So I can just put a half wall there. And there we go. But yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to take our workbenches and we're going to put them in here. Because you do actually need a lot of different workbenches in Frost. Like this one, it's more so an outdoor one to me, so I'm just going to leave it there. And I'm probably not even going to use this chemistry station. I'm going to build the special one. But I probably don't have the materials to build it right now. Let's see. Yeah, because he builds special stations for all this shit. Where is it? Oh, it's in utilities. So like the caravan travel hub, that's the only way you can fast travel, or you can use the radio. They're the exact same ones, just a radio. But you need 3 settlers in order to do it. Scrap cleanup station. I'm not really sure what this does, but I'll put one down. This is a necessity. The mailbox. Mailbox is actually part of the new system. This is a recruitment station. It counts as a recruitment radio, just like the other. Command table. This is really important. Not so much important early on, but it's definitely important as you progress the game and start getting settlers. Training desk is not important until 15, I think. So we don't worry about that. This calls a doctor down for you. Don't worry about that. This is super awesome, but you can't build it until you're higher in technology. Same with that one. They actually have shared stations. So like this one has cargo bot supply lines. Like these are all the same, they just are different varieties of one. This is actually one of my favorites, but you can do it from your inventory now. I think it's just cool because the way it looks. It's the shredder. It scraps things when you throw in it. It's cool, but you can do it from your inventory. So in order to make these, we need a cargo bot. I seriously doubt I can build one right now, but let's see. No, need copper and nuclear material. Also need workshop rank 2 technology, and workshop ranks are right here. So in order to get it, I need ballistics 20, but I need a bunch of stuff, chemistry. So yeah, you need a bunch of stuff in order to get your workshop technology rank up in order to build those certain things. You can buy cargo bots from certain vendors, so that's always an option there too. This is something you need almost right away, honestly, because it helps you manage basically everything. So what I need though is I need copper. Like you see, I scrapped all the junk, cleaned it up. Even though it really doesn't do anything, it gives you a little bit of concrete. I still cleaned it up because it's just in my nature to clean shit up. Like, I'm a tattoo artist, so I live my life in a very, very clean room and clean life. So now I normally do put doors on here. If you're not running place anywhere, in order to put doors on these, you'll actually need to do the outdoor method. I'm not gonna do that right now. I don't have patience or the time to really care. Once again, SkooledZone does a great video on that, of how to place doors in areas where they should be. But if you're playing on PC, I would honestly recommend just download the mod Place Anywhere, so you can literally place the. Oh, if you notice too, I'm not getting experience from building. So building in this mode doesn't give you XP. So if you're thinking about doing a build playthrough, it'd be pointless because you're not going to get any XP. I like to build like certain areas just so like I say like, oh, I have my house now. I may, you know, like my settlers will all be crammed in a bunk house, but like I will have my house. You know, it's like I'll turn this into an armory. This will be my bedroom. Like I said, I'm just gonna place a bed down because I'm gonna need to sleep at some point. I'm only tired right now, so I can deal with that. But you can, yeah, you can do. See, like there's a whole bunch of different types of beds now too. But there are beds, if you scroll down, that say personal. You know, personal comfortable bed. Now, comfortable bed doesn't do any difference than regular bed, but it just looks better. It looks cleaner. Personal beds mean that no one can use it but you. So you won't come in here and see a settler sleeping in your bed. So that's always a plus. Yeah, so I gotta put a doorway there. I don't know how to do that. Oh, that's totally what we should use. It's like a garage. Sweet. And then yeah, I would put a mechanical doorway here too. But I don't have any copper. So instead we'll put a doorway that matches the colors of the house. You can change the direction of the hinge too, depending on how you want it to open. Just spin it around. But that's only with Place Anywhere. You can't do that in the base game. You can do it if you use what you would do. Okay, I can show you. Fuck it. Might as well be nice and show. So what you would do is you'd place the wall piece down. So you get a door wall piece. Okay, you got a door wall piece, and then you place your door. It snaps inside, and then you remove that. In order to move the door, you would then need to do the move operation by using some objects from the workshop. So what he likes to use is a pillar and a conduit. So you would go to either barn or warehouse all the way over to the end. You'll see the pillar option. So you get a pillar. We'll place that there for now. Then you go to power. I don't think I can build right now, so I need copper. But then you go over to conduit. Yeah. And you get one of the long conduits, like right here. I don't have any copper. Let's see if I can get some real quick. Maybe there's some around here. I haven't been inside the sewer, or the little backyard yet. Oh, there we go. Got some copper. So yeah, you would then put the conduit on the base of the pillar, like make it touch the conduit, and then go away, and then a long press to grab them both, and then you'd have the conduit touching the door, and then again long press to grab it all, and there you go. You can now move a door, and if you see it's green, it would be red. Where it's fully green basically means I can place it, so I can just stick a doorway anywhere I want and it would be a functioning doorway. You would do that, and then you'd put it inside your house. So let's go over here to this house where you can't put a doorway here because the limitations. So you'd find that spot where you could put it, and then boom. I mean, that's a terrible example, but just like that, you could then store that doorway and you're good. I never really messed around with conduits. Just never saw the need, and for some reason it won't let me grab that one. Come on. Thank you. Unfortunately, I think my garage is too small for my workbenches. So I still have armor. I'll put the power armor inside the house because I won't be using power armor in this build. So don't expect that. I'll use power armor for the quest to kill the Deathclaw just because it's almost a necessity. But other than that, no. I don't normally run power armor because I do mods like backpacks, and when you run a backpack and you get into power armor, or if you run armor that has pocketed and you get into power armor, it takes off your armor technically. So all that extra carry weight that you're getting from your armor doesn't count while you're in power armor. There are some mods that I've discovered. Oh yeah, you can actually scrap like locations. Like I think I accidentally scrapped like dog meat laydown spot. There are mods that allow you to augment your power armor to have higher carry capacities. But being that I'm playing Horizon and I like to use VATS, and more actually, I'm going to be using my AP for this. Some people say it's cheating. Some people say it's not. I say, who cares? I mean, if it makes people feel better, I could increase the AP cost per second. So basically, I can go into QuickTime. But it costs me 50 AP per second. And I do have, as we remember, I do have a higher agility because I'm going to be going sniper at level 5 and probably not ninja because that's melee attacks. I'll probably just go into sneak then. Yeah, I'm going to be going into sniper. You need technologist, just so you know. At level 2, you absolutely have to pick up hunter. Survivalist is good too. Early on, survival skill lets you do a lot of things. Armorer is going to be a good one. I'm going to do 1 rank in locksmith and 1 rank in hacker eventually. The most important thing is this, the van system. I'll explain to it when I hit level 5, but just remember that when you hit the 5 ranks, 5, 10, 15, 20, you unlock the next rank of vans, and vans gives you 5 perk points. So you level slower in this system, but as you hit certain points, you get huge bumps towards your skill tree.
You need to assign someone to this.
Yes, I know. I
need to assign someone to this.
Shut up. I'm looting it so that I can replace it. Shut your mouths. Oh, there's amazing new food things. When you loot food with a very low skill, there's a high chance you're not going to actually get food. So, for example, let me go to my food. By logic happenstance, I should have 2 melons and 1 gourd, right? Let's see. I have 2 melons. Oh, wow, I actually got them. Holy shit, I got lucky. when you loot a food, there's three chances of things you can get based on your skill. If you have a higher skill, then you obviously have a better chance of getting the food. But you can get vegetable fibers, you can get rotten food, or rotten vegetable, rotten fruit, or you can get the actual food itself. So if you have higher survival skill, then you're obviously going to get more food. You even have even higher skills, you have a chance of getting extra, more than just one. But I got really lucky there. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still gonna go over to Abernathy Farms though, pick up some potatoes, and probably pick up their quest. No, we want that. We want both of those. I am gonna run dog meat the whole game, and I'll probably have a follower or two only to get their abilities. So like I will run probably Piper, definitely McCready. I can actually show you how to max out McCready in like only a few minutes, legitimately, like not cheating, not using any mods to do anything. Like legitimately, you can max out McCready in a few minutes. Because he gives you 10% to headshots in VATS, and if you go sniper, it's all about headshots and VATS. So, oh, and water. Yeah, here's the big thing. Building water. Normally when you're playing the base game, these give you purified water. That is not the case. These give you dirty water. And you have to get water purifiers, which are, well, rare. Early on. Not so rare later on in the game, but early on in the game, they're extremely freaking rare. Well, I wish I had enough for that. Shit. Can I build a medium one? Liquid fuel and circuitry. Yeah, I should have honestly scrapped all, but whatever. Like I'll scrap these cars. That'll probably give me what I need. Yeah, vehicle scrap is like the best thing ever. Vehicle scrap is amazing. And unfortunately it's inside the workshop, but yeah, vehicle scrap will give you like nuclear material and a bunch of other stuff, which is cool. Like, I don't want to build 2 small generators. But you only get vehicle scrap from non-rusted vehicles. And once your survival gets to, I think, 120, you can actually scrap cars with your tools. So it's actually quite useful. Liquid fuel comes from fuel cans, oil, Mr. Handy. Like you can get it from different things. I've already looted all this stuff. I'm just looking to see if there's any liquid fuel here. I doubt it. Oh, you need fishing poles. Fishing poles are very, very useful. Fishing poles, you can actually make bait. It's an easy way early on to actually make some meat, because you can use grizzly meat. So like you can use that nasty meat that you really shouldn't be eating, because you really shouldn't. Honestly, grizzly meat most of the time ends up in a compost bin because it's disgusting. Oh, and I'm not going to lie, normally I use cons commands, but I am not going to be using any cons commands during this playthrough either, so I'm going to get what I get. If I need certain things, like, see, I got my circuitry there, but if I need fuel, I have to go get fuel. I can't just cons command some in. My first playthrough, I'm not going to lie, I used some cons commands for different things, like when I was trying to figure out the diseases, because in base Fallout 4 Survival and even Frost, diseases are all cured with antibiotics. So you just get antibiotics and you're good. In this game, different diseases have different cures. You know, yes, you could use that antibiotics X or whatever, Advanced Cure X, because that will give you a cure for everything, but those are stupid rare. Truth be told, I mean, I'd rather save that for something really bad. And when I say really bad, I don't mean infection. Infection is actually one of the easier ones to cure, because you just need regular antibiotics for that. Parasites is pretty bad. Overtired is really bad. Yeah, I'm not seeing any fuel. Plenty of circuitry. It's like there's no Mr. Handy canisters. Sucks. I'm gonna end up turning this into a house for the survivors, probably. But I'm gonna leave that safe alone. Because I want to be able to disarm that. Give the experience. Also, as you utilize certain skills, kind of like Skyrim, one thing that happens is... Oh, seriously? That didn't give me any fuel? That was a damn acetylene tank. But yeah, as you use certain weapons or certain skills, you increase the rank of those skills by using them. So like swinging your melee weapons increases your melee weapon skills, or shooting things in the face increases your shooting skills, you know, that kind of stuff. Basically just like Skyrim. The only difference is it has a level system, unlike Skyrim. You know, experience, basically. But yeah, probably one of the most important things early on that you're going to want to start stockpiling are common tools. Because once you get your scavenging high enough, you can start scavenging machines, like cigarette machines and soda machines and shit like that for parts. And then eventually you can start scavenging cars. And once your skill's actually high enough too, I think it's 60, you can actually scavenge right on people. So like they got a bunch of crap in their inventory, you just scavenge it. Instead of trying to drag it all back to one place, you just say, screw it, I'm going to break it all down. I'm not seeing any fuel. I thought for sure there'd be some somewhere in here. Maybe the mole rat den. There's one. One more. Seriously, bullshit. I know this is probably boring for me to watch, but it's part of the process. I think I already alluded that. I don't know. I store bottles because I turn them into water. You actually need bottles for... what's it called? Purified water later on. I mean, you need them to make dirty water. You need them to make sanitized water. You need bottles. So, you know, I'll check this last house. If I don't find it here, then I'm just going to say screw it and move on. There it is. Sweet. Yeah, so I needed enough power to run those 2 water purifiers. Now I know they're going to only get me dirty water, which right now is actually better than no water. Yes, it's a high risk of illness, so you run that. But the dirty water is going to give me some water, and then what I can do is I can easily bring back all my supplies and sanitize it at a later date. One thing that actually happened in this mod, though, is the mod author... You don't really see it here in Sanctuary because this is actually one of the biggest settlements next to Spectacle. But a lot of the townships now have larger building areas. So yeah. So it's going to generate 20 dirty water, which will be enough for when the settlers arrive and enough for me. Hey, look, and there's another grill. Of course there is. That'll be useful. Booze is always useful. I've learned to trust booze thanks to what's it called? Frost. Frost taught me really well about booze. Maybe because Frost has sanity. Well, this doesn't, so you don't really have to worry about that. But you see, like, I scrapped that wrench and it said common tool. So yeah, that's what it is. Just gonna leave that there for now. Oh no, wait, I was gonna put it in my living room. Yeah, why not? So like I said, I put power armor on display because I hate the fact, son of a bitch, I hate the fact that power armor doesn't have support for like when you're wearing a backpack. You telling me that I'm wearing some giant suit of metallic armor and I can't maintain the armor I've already got on inside of it? Like, I can understand in ethics for games like Fallout 76 where you're trying to balance everything out. So the guy that's wearing power armor is not a god next to the guy that's wearing just regular armor. Okay, that makes sense. Because there's a PvP element in that game. This is PvE. I'm playing by myself versus NPCs that need to get shot in the face anyway. Who cares? I need to build a conduit on the roof. I'll show you guys the wire glitch. Let me just build something to get up on the roof. The wire glitch is still useful even with Place Anywhere because you can't run wires through surfaces. So like for example, even though I got Place Anywhere turned on, I cannot connect this to that. Even though the line's green because you can't run it through a surface. I could go here to here. Yes. But the wire glitch is done very simple. So when you go to connect a wire, instead of looking at the machine you're connecting it to, it works better if you're above or below it. You look at the wire and point at the machine. So get as close to it as you can before it turns green. You'll hear the spark, but you won't see anything. And then it connects. See it shot right through. Press tab and it will go back because otherwise it actually creates this weird glitch where things don't function correctly in the menu. But then of course I'm going to build one up here and then one here and then one here. That should cover the whole house, but I'm not going to like worry about all the lighting for now. But I'm going to do the exact same thing. Look at the conduit to attach the wire. Look through the or like you can like call it look through. So like I'm looking through the wire to the conduit to attach it. Because even though those are within range, it wouldn't have attached because that piece of metal right there, it's technically clipping through it. So there are limitations to it, but it's whatever. Then you, like I said, press tab to go back. They used to say you had to close all the way out of the build. No, you just got to press tab. Just press tab and you're fine. Alright, so let's close this door and let's see if we can light this hallway now. Yep. Yep. And yep. I'm going to do obviously better lighting. This is probably the worst lighting job in the world, but whatever. I mean, technically you can light in Horizon without this shit. So if you go to Horizon Architect, you go over to lighting, you have outdoor lights. So like street lights, you have indoor lights, like this one right here, the indoor light bulb bright. Look how bright that fucker is. This actually doesn't need to be connected to any power source. These work just as they are. It's one of the joys of Horizon. He added that, so I thought that was kind of cool. Like you can just get lights and, you know, put them wherever the hell you want them and they illuminate. Then they're not all stupid bright too. You can do like literally really dim lights. Like if I wanted to, I could put this super like dim little lampshade in the corner there, and it's just creating a small amount. So yeah, I don't like the super brights because they're just super bright. Seriously, they're ridiculous. And I'm also running a lighting mod. It kind of, if I turn all my lights on and they're stupid bright, it defeats the entire purpose of my game. I mean, look how dark it is. It's pitch black. You can only see directly in front of you. That's why I need the mining helmet. So it actually creates more of a flashlight effect instead of a globe effect. The E&B is also helping with that. But anyway, I'm going to sleep till the morning. It's still a little early. Actually, instead of doing that, I try and sleep around like a normal sleep schedule for a person, I guess. 10, 11 o'clock. It's depending on how I'm adventuring, honestly. But when I'm doing crafting, I do it based around, like, you know, what a normal person might consider sleep. But since we have a sec, let's do this. I'm just scrapping those. My brain is telling me to scrap everything, but no, stop it. These are actually viable because they give you certain things that you can use. Screws, stuff like that. But what I want to do is I want to go back here. Now, the wild fruits you actually really want to loot. fruits and seeds and stuff, all that crap. You really want to loot them. Very valuable in the end game. This is what I wanted to go into. Like I said, pre-war food, you can eat it. I wouldn't recommend it. Like, look how many rads you get from eating that. Bubblegum is actually used for an adhesive. Really good. Everything else is kind of... That's a good one. Everything else is kind of just used for other shit. Like, honestly. Oh, and there's these kind of things. Vault Tech Training Manual. Nice. We'll show you. Oh, and a cargo bot. So he does give you a cargo bot. I forgot about that. I thought he did. So I will build that station then.
Loctite.
Okay, so... Same rules apply for things like gold. Obviously, you want to, you know, save the gold, because gold is super fucking valuable. As you see, as I'm picking these things up, it's giving me different stuff. But the Vault Tech Training Manual just levels you up, gives you a free perk. If you find those, they're super rare, but they give you a free perk. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, my first perk, Hunter. What this does is it's probably one of the most simplest perks, but probably one of the most needed perks early on in the game. You cannot harvest meat from animals until you have the Hunter perk. At least edible meat, I should say. Excuse me. You can harvest grizzly meat or diseased meat. If you're stupid lucky, you can actually get the animal's meat. But for the most part, you ain't getting no meat from animals until you have that perk. So you want it right away. So we'll build the cargo bot station so I can actually look at that. I mean, I love it that it's super dark and it actually adds to the atmosphere of the game. But it's so dark, you can't see shit certain nights. Like, all the nights aren't all like this, just so you know. It's just stupid dark. You don't want to go fighting in this. You really don't. You get your ass kicked. I know I was going to look at the meat, that's right. And build that cargo station. So yeah, we have the tech lab. So what we'll do now is we will build over to utilities. And we will build a resource station. Which one do we want? I like that one. I mean, like I said, they're all the same. They just have different looks. I think I'll go with this one because it fits in right here. So what the resource station does, it opens up a new menu. There you go. You have production management, where it shows you things that you are producing in your settlements. This is all your settlements, by the way, not just the one you're at. It shows you extractors, how many oil wells, how many furnaces, refineries, how many purifiers you're running, how many supply kits you have the potential for making each day, and how much income you get. Income comes from renting properties. We won't get in that to a very long time. I have not figured out these things yet, so don't bother asking me. I have no fucking clue. I barely figured out crops and crop fertilizing. I no idea about nursery, mining, or processing. None of that. I'm learning this, so if you have more insights and you'd like to share them, please feel free. But what I truly use this for is production storage. So as you produce things, it will go into a storage bin that you can take, which is cool. It also gives you personal storage 1 and personal storage 2. These are storages that for yourself, just for you, no one else. So that's actually a really good weapon. I might use that for my 38. I don't have a sniper weapon yet, so I'm not really going to worry too much about it. But this right here, 22 light round rad, like really? I'm not going to see any of those for a while. But it doesn't matter. But yeah, like you can store different things. Like one thing I store in my personal storage. Oh shit! I just pulled my microphone out. One thing that I like to store in my personal storage is I store. Where the hell did I get that? I'm gonna put that on. I store the clothing. because clothing is one of the few items. Wait, I'll put that on just because I don't have a headpiece. Clothing is one of the few items that actually has value off the bat. As you can see, like, this has 11 value, that has 4 value, this has 7. If I go to my weapons, for example, this custom S&G is only worth 5. This pipe weapon is worth 7. This ruined pistol that's actually better than mine is worth nothing. This deteriorated iron is worth nothing. So, yeah, weapons, especially deteriorated, they're worth literally nothing. So, when you find a good condition weapon that you're not going to use, it's best to hold on to it to sell, because it's actually kind of hard to come by, you know, stuff. Now I'm going to save all these weapons, because what I'm going to do when it comes time, I can't do it now, but there's a workstation you have to build later on. It is, I don't think it's in here. No, it's not in there. I think it's in production. Yeah, see, this is how you get water, purified water. Requires 10 power, produces happiness, requires a ton of stuff, but you need a purifier water, purifier module. Like, you want to build these things as soon as you can. This is just a compact version of it. This is things that your settlers can work. Like, that's really good, but you need the milk Brahmin certificate, which is rare. This one turns extra power into power cells. Trying to remember where that's at. Like, a lot of different things to increase your happiness. I can literally build a shitter to increase my happiness. Yay, I got a shitter. Different jobs, different factories. These are the extractors: refinery, small extractor, oil well. Very useful things. I can't remember where it was. Yeah, this is what I was talking about farming, though. Like, you need 6 of each type of food, which is why I was going to go get potatoes, but it gives you 12 food. You can't loot it, though. Your settlers are the only ones that can work on it, so you can't, like, have them work on it and you come run up behind them and loot it. But you can get double the food yields. So when you start to automate your settlements, this is the best way to do it. Just do those. We want one of these. This is a farming workbench so that we can start making compost and fertilizer. Your defenses in this are actually simpler and might have much more variety. Also, your automated defenses, they level up as you level up, as your technology levels up. So they start at very basic pipe weapons, but they'll actually get much more. And these ones don't take away from your size. You can also get guard animals. I have no idea where that shit is. I probably don't have it yet. It probably is like a lock behind technology. There's a workbench you can get that allows you to research the weapons and that you've looted, so that you can then turn them into a craftable component. Mail is awesome. You get mail every 24 hours, and mail can be good or bad. Most of the time it's good. I've only gotten a few death threats. You get death threats in the mail. A lot of the times I'm getting them from super mutants and raiders. Mostly super mutants. They're sending me animal heads. So we'll sleep for 8 hours. About 43 minutes. So what I'll do at this point then is I'm gonna go get dog meat. Finish the video up a little bit of combat. So we're hungry and thirsty. That's a problem, because I don't have a lot. I do have 4 purified water, but I want to save those. Can I make anything? Let me see if I can make anything. May sanitized water. Works for me. Yeah, what you do is you get meat from animals and you grind it. So like I have a few exotic meat scraps. That's probably not going to get me anything. Honestly, I'm probably going to end up having to eat radiated food. There's like bug kebabs is a good one, but I don't even have enough exotic meat. Animal stew is amazing, but you need tato, ground meat animal, and wild carrot flowers. The best one is arthropod stew, but you need corn and ground meat exotic, and you need 60 survival. So it looks like I'm gonna have to eat. I don't want to, but that's just what it's gonna be. Alright, whatever. We've got Nukas, and they do actually add to your thing. I'm not gonna drink that many though. Let's go ahead. I actually need to drop all that crap in. Come on. Okay, properly hydrated. What's got the least? Oh god, I'm hungry as shit. And I'm getting irradiated as fuck. I know I'm gonna get sick. Okay, yeah, that irradiated me really badly. Fuck it, I'll hit a rad away. Might as well. That's a lot of rads to start, and I don't want that many. Let's go ahead and store all that. I'm also gonna store all this stuff. I don't want to carry purified water. I will gladly... You want to carry some water on you, not necessarily for... What's it called? Drinking. When you get lit on fire, the only way to put yourself out is by using water. Or rolling in water, or finding a puddle, or if it's raining, you know, there's different things. Do I have any bottles? Milk bottle, Nuka-Cola bottle. Okay. I'll just grab a couple of dirty water on the way out. Yeah, as you see, it's stupid dark. Maybe too dark, actually. I think I might have to turn it up a little bit. When you play Grim, this is how dark it is. If any of you play Grim or Pilgrim, as it used to be called, it's a horror survival mod that overhauls the game. Yeah, it makes it really, really dark. 5.56, that's not bad. Drifter outfit, is that better than what I have on? No, I'd rather keep my rat and gristly meat. Why didn't you give me any dog meat? I have... Oh, it's because I didn't kill him. Yeah, you won't get it unless you kill him. Psycho. Actually, I might be able to go over here and get some dog meat real quick. As you see, that rat-away didn't remove shit. I mean, I know I'm going to get some mole rats, but better safe than sorry. It's the only problem with it being like super dark is I can't see the target until I'm right on top of it. What? I blocked. Stupid mutt. Oh, you didn't give me no food either? I really need to hit a bandage. Yeah, I need to fix the lighting. I'll do that after I log out. Like I said, I'm going to shoot between 45 minutes to an hour for each video, and then after that, I'll end it. I'll probably record 3 or 4 videos at a time.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
And the best companion in the game.
You want to come with me, pal?
You want to see me rage? Wait till you hear that first dog yelp.
Then. Let's stick together.
I go rage-worthy, and I freaking just go berserk on whatever downed him and then pick him up. Yes, I know. It's a thing for you, not for me, because I'm not cool enough for it. That gives you an adrenaline injector instead of a stim pack. See, there's another one. Another 22. I want any friggin' 22s. No. Reward money is always... Oh yeah, these actually have purpose now instead of just being random junk. Cigarette cartons, when you take them, you open them, take out all the cigarettes. So sometimes you get really lucky and a carton of cigarettes is actually a full carton. Kind of nice. So yeah, there's these now. Training manuals for your dog. Can't remember exactly what it does, but let's see. Yeah, these are all, you know, obviously one. Drifter. No, what that is. Primal instincts, yeah. If you train with Vans, you lose it. So you can get up to 30% more damage. Or, actually, it's like 200% more damage, but you get no perks. It's fuck that. Screw that. Yeah. Weak points and enemies gain 5% armor penetration and 5% damage resistance. Nice. So yeah, that makes Dogmeat a little bit better. And when you start getting the rest, he becomes a freaking monster. Okay, so we're just waiting for the mole rats to spawn. There they are. Why don't I have my gun? I mean, I would be using my bullet time, but I can't friggin' see them. God damn it. Oh, and I'm out of ammo. Come here. Monker. Jerk. See, I got mole rat meat off of that one. Jerk. Is that it? Are we done? But yeah, one thing you'll be getting is meat scraps, which is not nearly as good as the actual meat of the animal. So keep that in mind. It's like, I can show you, like, meat scraps are literally used for just grinding. See, animal scraps. It's just grinding. I can grind mole rat. One mole rat meat gives me 4, or I don't think there's one for that. No. They don't have the mole rat meat anymore. So basically mole rat's just grinding meat. I think you get a recipe as you get higher, but for now I don't have anything. So yeah. Hearty soup's a good one too. Doesn't take that much. Salt, purified water, carrot grind, 18 ground meat. Mystery soup's a pretty good one too. Just uses exotic. But once again, it's the same problem. Alright, that is a hard hat. We will put that on. It's definitely got more DT. Wait, you can wear a faded visor with a hard hat? No. No, thank you. Oh, and yeah, trash cans now, I've noticed, actually give you trash. Like, there's no chance of getting, like, something awesome out of a friggin' trash can. Nope, you just get trash. Like, I used to be like, oh, look, bobby pins and some random purified water in the trash can. Not here. One thing you can do, though, with Horizon is when you build that thing that I built with the cargo bot, I can't remember its name. I'll pull it up. Through Architect Utilities, when you build your resource station, you can set a master workbench. It's actually recommends you to. What happens when you set a master workbench is that basically it will treat that so, like, when you transfer goods to your master workbench, it will transfer everything all over the Commonwealth, all over your different workbenches and everything like that to that master workbench. So it's pretty badass. See, like, gas can 40%. It was 40% full. Every 100% you get a liquid fuel. I'm gonna grab these because they're used for things. I don't think there's... That was from a mod I used to run that actually allowed me to make something called, was it not Swamp Surprise? I think Swamp Surprise was in Fallout 3. It was Mushroom Melody, where it required 1 brain and 1 glowing, and you could make a meal out of it. It's kind of cool for survival because you can always find this shit. Like, if you're playing Frost, you have to use these for different things. Mainly you use glowing mushrooms to remove your radiation. Like, you make fungal purges or you just eat them raw. They cause damage, but it removes your rads without severe deficits. Of course, the friggin' large mole rat. Don't break my limbs. Don't break my limbs. Okay, dog meat, deal with that one. Yeah, rip his fucking neck out. Prick. Yeah, one more to kill him, then I'll hit a bandage. I'm also gonna check and see. I seriously doubt it. It's broken. Yeah, the author of this did a pretty good job of turning off almost all the fusion cores on the map. Okay, no ammo for that. Wait. Let me check and see. I have no ammo. I have 9 10mm bullets. Why not? It's better than nothing. Wait, do I have any 38? I do have that custom SMG. It's like I'm building a sniper, but I'll use whatever the hell I can get my hands on right now. Yeah, I got an auto hacker for an advanced lock. Nice. Like I said, I can honestly say that thanks to the Wanderer, I literally loot everything now, but it almost seems absolutely necessary, especially in this game mode. Oh, it's a single shot. That's even better. I thought it was an automatic. I mean, it's called an SMG. Oh god, I only have the one bobby pin. Woohoo! I did it.
Sweet.
Some 45. Where's your teddy bear? His teddy bear's not here. I always give him his teddy bear. Oh, there he is. Come on. Oh, no. No, I want the teddy bear. No. Stupid. Oh, well. We'll get you another one. So, it wasn't a total bust. This does 14, that does 15. We're going to turn that off and take that one instead. Just going to get rid of it. Get rid of it. Oh, there's so much crap here. I'm going to have to store all this shit. It's not worth the wait. Use that. You know, drop all the junk. Like I said, I don't plan on going into main Concord for a bit because you just die a lot. I remember doing Concord just on survival mode. It's stupid hard. Less alone on Horizon. And also, like I said, I want to go get some potatoes. I'm not going to start their quest yet. Dude, their quest is well beyond my means at this point. But some free potatoes, why not? Also, there's some purified water and a few plants up here. Like literally, I think the border for Red Rocket goes all the way up here now. It's ridiculous. Like, I don't honestly use purified water for drinking. Not in early game anyway. Because it's so rare and it's used for all the... Fucker. Okay, so this is the explanation. You've reached level 2. At level 5, you can optionally take the Vans perk located in the perk chart to gain 5 bonus perk points every 5 levels. This allows you to customize your character even with Horizon's slower leveling system. The alternate revival system allows you to revive any nearby settlements when you reach 0 health. This adds to the challenge of the game by allowing you to constantly move forward. Recommended tip, build a command mailbox to receive mail, build a tech land to craft devices and tools. So he's telling you exactly what you should do early on. Personal toolkit is located in your aid tab. The toolkit may be used anywhere. Access documentation, access skills, access companion, access gameplay, scrap junk, armor and weapons, craft simple bandages, craft heavy fusion cells. Some features require perks or skills, which pretty much are everything for me right now. Where'd he go? That's some exotic meat, not bad. Where's the other one? There he is. bloatfly meat and a couple of bloatfly glands. Those give you acid. Yeah, I was like, I think there's a couple of dogs over here too. You know, I want to turn off the bad sound on that. It sounds better without it. Where'd he go? Wait, what? I thought that turned the bad sound off. Maybe that doesn't. None. No, it doesn't work like that. Oh well. We'll turn it on. Fuck it. That's on. Where'd he go? He just took off that way because he couldn't attack me? You little punk. Close the damn pit bull, you bitch. Dog mate, where the hell did you go? Damn it, dog mate. Where the fuck did he go? Why are you standing up there, dum-dum? Jerk. Let me get fucked up. Well, luckily I'm not going to be taking any damage for a minute here. Because I am not going over to Wicked Chipping just yet. Hey, 2 bobby pins. Very nice. Dog tags are actually very useful. Because dog tags are traded to a vendor later on. For currency. Yeah, my problem is like my guns are shit. Like, this does 32 damage. That's not bad. I mean, that's just 33 and it's 5.56. How terrible is that? Oh god, that sounded like a friggin' bear. Seriously, that sounded like a bear. Yes. Oh yeah, that's one thing we definitely need to do. We need to go get them. Oh wait, that's right, magazines are different. I was like probably thinking, oh, you should totally run over Sunshine Tidings and go get the double meat magazine. Not in this game mode. Magazines are in sealed parcels. So there's never a guarantee what you're going to get. Also, there's a bunch new books to go, like you saw that canine training manual. There's a bunch of new books to go with said magazines. So, yeah, see, I got like dried vegetable fiber there. So I'm just looting this crap so that I can plant a bunch of crops in Sanctuary. And then I'm going to skirt by the outskirts of Concord because there may be a dog meat armor spawn. Maybe. I doubt it, but we'll see. And then we'll probably call it at that point because we're just over the hour mark. So let's run over there real quick. Like I said, I'm not going into Concord. I'm not even going to go near the friggin' blood bugs. Just this house right here. Upstairs, it has a chance to spawn a neckerchief, welding goggles, and also it has gourd out back. Very useful. There's also that and that. These are solid spawns, so if you ever need a Nuka-Cola Quantum early in the game, there you go. Especially if you're playing survival. You can get lethargy. Nuka-Cola Quantum cures it. Alright, it wasn't a dog meat spawn. Which is fine, because I got 3 bobby pins out of it. Actually, I can destroy that one. Yay! Watch this. Kablawe! Oh, it failed. Come on. Dog! Come on, I only have one more. I think. Oh, that's the last one. It worked that time! Yay! So yeah, you can... Ooh, that's super good. You can blow open locks if you're not able to pick them. I think it actually has an adverse effect, though. It can actually affect the items inside. Like, it can degrade items and shit like that. Well, since I'm here and I've got an X-24 laser pistol. It's a pretty good laser pistol. I think this is actually based off one that was in 1 or 2. This is partly why I didn't want to come over here, but thank God I got 2 hits. One of those blood bugs was a Red Widow. Those are like level 50. Seriously. Stupid high. You know, I should honestly just do this. Hang on. Scrap these cars. Vehicle scrap. I know the last thing I can do before I end this video. It'll be a little longer, but that's okay. I'm making up for the last 15 minutes that we lost in the first one due to technical issues and me not having my mic set up correctly, which it is now. We'll run over to Sanctuary. And I'll show you how the master workbench works, because I have to set it anyway. Also completely forgot about that. Yeah. I know somebody was probably saying, hey, what the fuck, dude? You forgot the frag grenades. And the 10mm ammo, or 38 ammo. But still, and the ammo there, stupid. Perception of one asshole. Hey, look at that. What the hell? Undamaged Abraxo cleaner. 5 antiseptic. Holy shit, that's nice. So yeah, what you do is you go over to your resource station, okay? Scroll down. Courier trading is amazing. You'll unlock it later. Local supply line. That's for when you have to start building supply lines, which I am a ways off from. But manage master workbench. So you set the destination to Sanctuary Hills. It says okay, that's now your master workbench, and you click move all items to master workbench. You only have to do this once. Oh, okay. They have to be linked. Alright, so never mind. So what I would have to do is see, now it's moved all the stuff that was at Red Rocket, because I can set one destination here. So Sanctuary Hills is the destination, and then Red Rocket is the destination. Even without a courier. Now, of course, as you start to level up, didn't even pick my level. As you start to level up, you're going to want to pick up things like local leaders so that you can establish supply lines. I am a ways off. Actually, I'll probably, I don't know, it's a tough call. Like I said, I want to be able to snipe. I'm thinking that just for sniping. Fortune Finder is very good because you can get extra ammo. Survivalist is very good, so you can get extra foods. This one's really good because of salvaging. But we don't really need salvaging just yet. That's a tough call. I am going to need 3 points in charisma, though. And Lone Wanderer. Actually, not easy. Lone Wanderer does stack with dog meat. So damage and energy resistance plus a carry weight of 50. Yep. When we get vans, what I'll probably do is put a few points in charisma so that I can start. Also, bobbleheads. When you loot bobbleheads in this game mode, they give you a flat skill point. So it doesn't, like when you loot the perception bobblehead, it gives you 1 perk point instead of a level up in perception. So you can pick and choose where you want to put things. So I can do that too. I've got that perk point coming. I should have put the point in charisma when I got your special book, but that's okay. That just means we got to work towards that. But anyway, so yeah, we're at an hour and 10 minutes, which is pretty good. We got the master workbench set up. We've picked up dog meat. We've got a little bit of a base set up here in Sanctuary Hills. As time progresses, this is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and we'll start to understand more and more about Horizon. Like I said, I'm explaining to you what I know, and I know very little. So hopefully those out there that may watch, you guys have a little bit more hindsight to Horizon, and we can sit down and talk about it and learn new things from each other. So thank you guys all so very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great one.